How's it going? Jeremy P. Monty, brought to you live out of here, out of our soft opening, UFC Gym Team Sunnyvale. Come check us out on ufcgym.com, Team Sunnyvale.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Jacques Brutus. I'm the fitness director here at UFC Gym. I just want to tell you a little bit about our gym. As you see, it's an adult playground. We've got everything over here. We pride ourselves in training different here at the UFC Gym. Everything you want, everything you've dreamed about is we have it under our roof, and we're very excited about it. Today is our grand opening. Well, it's our soft opening, and it's New Member Day, and so it's an exciting time. We've spent a few months trying to get this going, and finally we got it going. We got a lot of demos here in the Octagon. It's going to be a very big party atmosphere, and we're super excited. We are in Sunnyvale. The address is 733 South Wolf Drive. Please come on down and enjoy it with us.
My name is Ryan Junk. I'm one of the directors at UFC Gym, and personally to me this is a pretty cool experience. This is our 9th corporate gym, and this being a corporate gym, what that means is more of a signature club. So with a signature club, I guess the difference between us and some of our smaller franchises is some of you guys been to the San Jose location? Any hands? Anybody in the San Jose? We got a couple hands out there. So that's our franchise location. That was an LA boxing company that we purchased to help grow our company at a smaller scale of what we do here. The signature clubs have everything in it, and we're going to talk about that today. The reason I'm excited about it is that my first job in the fitness industry was in 1994, and it was here in Sunnyvale, so it's kind of cool to be back. I'm not originally from Sunnyvale, but I moved here in '94, and this place has changed a lot since I was here last. So you know, this is a great time for us. The goal today is to introduce you to your staff. So I'm flying out tonight, so I'll be on email. If you guys want to reach out to me on Facebook, it's Ryan Junk at ufcgym.com or on Facebook. But today we're going to introduce you to your leaders, and your leaders will kind of walk you through who they are. We'll tell you their positions, so if you have specific questions, they can help you out there as well. We're also going to demonstrate some of the classes. I know there's a lot of classes that some people here don't know what they are, and some of you do. So the goal is to kind of help you with that, so you can see which class you want to take and which ones you don't. After that, hopefully you have a pretty good understanding of our operating system. You met our people, you know the process, and then you guys can dig in tonight and start working on it at 6 p.m. I don't give a lot of guarantees. Actually, I never give guarantees. There's only one guarantee I can give you guys, is that we will mess up in the next 2 to 3 months. Alright, so I'm guaranteeing that you're here to hear first. This is our soft opening. We've already had a lot of hiccups that we've worked through. A lot of you guys that joined in May, you guys have been dealing with the mistakes from the very get-go, from the foundation being cracked, having to replace the roof, and it's not easy to just change those roofs. We have to get approval, so this took a very long time. And you guys have been patient, and we're really fortunate that you're still here, because a lot of people would have left. So thank you for sticking through it to see the finished product. So thank you guys very much. So, before we get started, I want you to meet your general manager, and we actually went out. I actually went out and recruited him. Usually when we open these gyms, we have a laundry list of applications and people that want to work for us, which is exciting for us as a company. But I wanted someone local, and I wanted someone that I knew. And he's been in the fitness industry in the late 90s. He ran several clubs here that some of you guys may be members to right now. He was a local wrestler at Fremont High School, so he's a Fremont High School alumni. And he loves it. His mom lives about a block and a half away from this site, and he used to go grocery shopping here, so it works out perfect. So I want to introduce you to your general manager, Jeremy Piamani.
How you guys doing? What do you guys think? Wow. Big round of applause if you guys like it. I just want to thank you guys all for coming out today, support your local community as well as the gym. But yeah, right now I'm just kind of really excited to kind of have the city have something different. There's a lot of gyms out in the area, but I definitely want us to train different, be different, and so that's kind of what our goal is here in Sunnyvale. So I just want to thank you guys.
So Jeremy hit on that, train different. And that's something we put on our walls. It's something that we try to do in everything that we do. The music, right? We want that to be different. So If you don't like loud music, now not loud blasting where you can't hear yourself talk, but I will warn you, you won't be able to be on your cell phones when you're on the treadmill or working out. It's going to be too loud for that. Please do not take this as disrespect from me, but this is not your gym. So we want you to come here and work. And when I mean work, it's your training, right? This is your escape for 1 hour a day, and you're going to come in here and just hopefully leave everything at the door and just get after it. And that's the goal, right? So we like the energy, the staff energy, the coaches, and you'll meet some of them today. So when you walk into our gym, you guys all know where the entrance is. You're gonna come in, and you guys all should have your Octagon card. Now, we have an app. Now here's another thing, like I told you guys, we're gonna make mistakes, right? So we're changing our operating system from a computer standpoint, and we have 2 different systems in our company right now. So we're merging them into one. So the app does not work for you guys right now. So of course, I'm already screwing up from day one. Hopefully in a couple weeks, we'll get this updated on our new website, but you can check in with your phone. You don't even need to bring the card anymore. You'll be able to check into classes from your phone, everything from your app, right? So for now, you come in, you bring your workout card, you go to the front desk, and you're gonna check in there. When you check in at that front desk, they're gonna ask you, are you taking a class? So if you are taking a class, you're gonna just get your stamp. And that stamp will say which class you're taking, your instructor will check that for you. If you did not register for a class, that's fine. We have 2 kiosks in the lobby that you can just go and do that. So you can do it from home, right? It's on the cloud, so it works everywhere. You can do it from home, you can do it from your phone, and you can do it from the kiosks. The reason we do that is if it's a popular class, I don't want you to have to come an hour and a half early just to take a class that you enjoy. So this way you can plan out your week. You can even save it once we get the app going to your calendar, so now you have it in there and you gotta show up, right? So that's that piece of it. Then, after you check in, you got a couple different options. You're gonna enter this way. There's gonna be a railing over here, so there's only gonna be real one way to enter the gym. But you're gonna come in here, and on the back of the front desk, this is what we call our armbar cafe. So we've got drinks in there, we got some food. You guys can see that. We're giving out some samples right now. The girls are handing them out. But it's great for a pre-workout shake. It's great for a post-workout shake. So there's a lot of different things you can do. So if you worked a long day and you did not eat, and you're planning on taking the daily ultimate training class or a Muay Thai class, please do not do that. Because this is going to be a class you're going to exert a lot of energy, and you got to have your calories, right? So that's a great place to get your shake before your workout. How many of you guys have kids that are going to be going to our kids club? So this group, not that much. So when you do check in, for those of you that are ultimate members, the kids club's included. So you're gonna be able to come in, take your kids, you're gonna be able to drop them off. We will be having a separate meeting after this in the kids club. So if you have kids, please go to the kids club immediately after this, because we're gonna be giving you some forms to fill out so you don't have to wait in line on your first workout, because the first day is crazy because everybody's lined up filling out paperwork. So this way you got a head start. That first day when you work out, you just come in and you're already in the system. We got you ready to go. So they'll go over the rules, they'll walk you through how everything works today, and Shauna's gonna be holding that meeting, so she'll walk you guys through that today in that room. The next thing you need when you work out, and I skipped this, is a workout towel. So it's mandatory, you have to have a workout towel with you. One of the big things about our gym is, you know, we hold the respect and the discipline that you see a lot in martial arts. And, you know, it's a big part. You're going to hear a lot about that today, of keeping the gym clean as well. So you check in there. Now you can go in so many different directions. You can actually, like we talked about the arm bar, you can hang out over here in the lobby on these chairs and these tables. We even have a couch in the front desk if you want to hang out, check your emails from there, make some phone calls, because the music's not pumping in the front lobby area. But if you look over here, this is what we call the blue room, because it's blue. This is where your kids are going to be training, but we're also going to be doing BJJ in here. We'll also have some Muay Thai classes in here. We use all the rooms. Sometimes we'll have 5 or 6 classes at one time. So once we get the schedule updated, because you guys have a copy of the schedule, once it's updated into the system, you'll see descriptions and locations on where your class is located. So you'll know if you're going to the blue room, or if you're going to the endurance room, which we'll talk about later, or the bag room, or the turf, which is not in yet. This room here, when the youth are in session, this door will come down to keep the kids safe, and mom and dad can watch through the glass. And your kids will be learning all different types of martial arts. From Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, to wrestling, to Muay Thai, which we do striking, as well as mixed martial arts. And we'll put all that together for the youth. We also have a progressive belt system as well. So to give you guys an example, and I don't want you guys to listen to me talk for an hour, we're going to show you guys some of the classes now. So how many of you guys like wrestling? How many wrestling fans you got here? All right. So we'll put you through a quick little demonstration of what wrestling looks like if it's something you're interested in. So let's give these guys a round of applause. State champion wrestler teaching at UFC Gym Sunnyvale. So, you know, another cool thing about the UFC gym is the experience that you get, right? That's a legit class. Now, for those of you thinking I'm not ready for that, neither am I. That was showing off, right? That's showing you what these great athletes can do. We start from beginner to experience. So if you've been training, if you've done wrestling in high school, or even at a college level, you can take the same class as a beginner. Because one of the things we teach our coaches are how to identify their students, separate them, and push them to their level. We also do small group personal training, and we also do personal training, right? So either way, depending on where your level is at, we can help you with that. Now, another cool thing about the UFC gym is that we get guests all the time. A lot of people ask us, how much do you pay to use the UFC name? We don't pay for that. We're owned by the UFC. So half of this company is owned by the UFC. The other half is by Mark Mashroff, who I think a lot of you guys have heard of. He was the founder of 24-Hour Fitness. He sold 24-Hour Fitness 7 or 8 years ago and went into partnership with Lorenzo and Dana White to create this new gym, because our goal is to turn fitness on its head. We want to do it differently, not better, differently. And the people that join our gyms, that's what they look for. The cool thing is, if you talk to any UFC fighter, the training that they do is insane. You can argue they're the best conditioned athletes out there. With all the cardio, resistance, power, they have to do it all. And when they come into these gyms, they think they're unbelievable. I mean, they're fired up, they're excited about what we do, and they pop in all the time. And we're very lucky with an unannounced visit today. He's kind of trying to keep on the low. He's got his hat on, he's got his sweater on, but I'm going to call him out right now and actually have a talk. So let's give it up to Josh Thompson. I'm going to make you talk. You got to say a few words, man.
I'm not taking my shoes off. Hey guys, just want to say hi. Just came out to support my little brother is the operations manager here. So, and then a good friend of mine, Jeremy, is the GM. You guys met earlier. So I'll be stopping by quite a bit just to say hi to the people that are working out here and actually get some training in as well. So I'll be a frequenter here. And it's just nice to see everyone here. I know it's a soft opening today, but it's nice to see everybody in here kind of supporting the local business. I've had an opportunity to travel around the UFC gyms. I was just in Manhattan just last weekend. So we did a bag class there. We had 60 people in each bag class. Classes were popping. It's a little small 10,000 square foot facility, but let me just tell you, it was packed to the rim. The great thing about these gyms is that you guys are actually going to be doing a lot of the training that we do. So what the UFC's done is they've taken workouts, they've followed us all around. You guys have seen the road to the octagon. They've seen us train, so they know exactly how we train. They've taken that type of workout, they put it in the back, and they give you guys instructors to help motivate you and push you. Anyone can go to a 24-hour fitness, a Bally's or anything, and just sit on a machine and do that. To me, that's the most boring thing to do. So what this facility has done is it's enabled you to have a trainer push you, motivate you, keep you guys interested in coming back, challenging yourselves on a daily basis. So that's something that we do in the gyms for our fights. You may not want to train at that level, but you can also see your progression get better. So that's kind of the great thing about the UFC gyms. So hopefully we'll see you guys all back. If you guys aren't signed up yet, there's the front desk, and I'm sure someone would love to help you guys, and we'll see you guys around, all right? Thanks, guys.
So it's a perfect introduction. He teed up his brother, but you know we're very lucky as well to get Kirk Thompson. Kirk, come on up. Let's give it up for our operations manager, Kirk Thompson. And just so you guys all know, you know, Josh wanted me to share this, that his brother taught him everything he knows. So if you guys need some pointers, just see Kirk.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say, I said this to the staff last night, and it goes double for members. Thank you so much for being here. We cannot do this without you. You guys are the reason we're here. So I just want to make sure that you guys do that. So the staff needs to applaud the members. And I just want to make it clear, Josh is my brother, I'm not his brother, he is my brother.
So I'll attempt, I know they're working on it right now, but we got another demo coming up, so we'll let you guys do that as well. So, like I said, 3 to 12-year-olds are going to do their class. We've got our guys and gals that want to do some dance, yoga, or spin, but that's the endurance room. So we're going to show you a little bit of Zumba UFC gym style. So why don't we give it up to our Zumba instructor and her backup dancers. There we go. you guys who just walked in, this is what we do in the Octagon. It's only Zumba at the Octagon. So,
no fighting.
Exactly, no fighting. It's a Zumba gym. I'm just kidding. Please don't leave. So, you know that again. It's the whole thing is it's variety, right? We want everybody to come in here and train. And you know the thing about I would say community we do a little differently. It's not just the way that we train, but it's also the way that I feel our staff treats me, right? It's everybody's empowered to make decisions to do what's right for the member. Are we going to mess up? Yeah, you heard Kurt earlier, right? But the whole goal is to be different, to communicate different. The next thing I want you guys to look this way behind me. This is our cardio area. So, it's so funny, every time we open these gyms, I always have one or two people that ask this question. It looks like a swap meet. Why do you have so many different brands? Right? And the reason we have so many different brands of equipment is we're big on variety. So yes, it would save us a lot of money if we went to the same manufacturer because we buy more and we get a lower price. But the goal is to mix it up because everybody has different preferences and we're big on the FIT principle, which stands for frequency, intensity, time, and type. So if you jump on the treadmill every day, that's great, but your body adapts to that, right? We want to mix it up a little bit so that way you burn more calories. Your muscles will get used to doing the same workout if you do it time and time again, usually around 2 weeks. So then switch it up and jump on the row machine or the pre-core. So Jacques is in charge of all the programming, the coaches that service you and put you on classes. So let's give it up for Jacques.
Thanks a lot, I appreciate that. Appreciate everyone for coming. First and foremost, again, as Kurt said earlier, we couldn't be here without you. We really appreciate your participation and you coming out. I know it's kind of rainy outside, so we definitely appreciate you coming. I want to give you a round of applause. Our culture here is everyone works for the coach. Okay, what that means is you come in, you see the playground that we have here. Some of you are familiar with some of the stuff. Some of you aren't too familiar with some of this stuff. Now we want to make sure that everyone has a great experience here. So we work with a coach, we learn how stuff works, and we make you reach your goals. Every single one of you will reach your goals, work with one of our coaches. We have an excellent staff here. I urge you to try and reach out to everyone. Everyone's going to meet everybody, so everyone's familiar. Again, this is a family. We really appreciate it. We're glad you're here. Thank you so much.